Hi, I'm Rich Torrey, and welcome to another Level Up Cartooning. All you ever need to follow along with me is a pencil and paper. It doesn't get any easier than that, right? Sticking with our Halloween theme month, we're going to draw a few witches this week, starting with one of my favorites, Witch Hazel, from one of my favorite Looney Tunes ever, Broomstick Bunny. This Halloween-themed classic stars Bugs Bunny along with Witch Hazel, one of the all-time greats. So is Bewitched Bunny, another starring Bugs and Witch Hazel. I recommend you find and watch both. I promise you won't be disappointed. So before we get started, make sure you hit that thumbs up and the subscribe button as it helps this channel to grow, and hit the bell so you never miss a lesson. Okay, so let's draw the beautiful Witch Hazel. We're going to draw Witch Hazel step by step, giving you the secret formula to be able to draw her again and again. If you've watched any of my other videos, you know I normally use the character's head to figure out how big the entire character is. In this drawing, Witch Hazel is 2 heads tall. In other words, however tall her head is, her entire body is 2 of those, not counting the top of her witch's hat. Alright, so let's start with a roadmap for Witch Hazel. Okay, so there's our roadmap for Witch Hazel. Now we're on to step 2. In this step, we do what I call roughing out the features. I want to remind you that until the third and final step, you want to draw as light as possible. You'll see that I use guidelines to help me to know where to put Hazel's eyes, mouth, schnoz, and other things. We don't want those guidelines in the final drawing, so you want to draw them light enough to be able to erase them easily. So let's rough out Witch Hazel's features. Okay, so there are the roughed out features for Witch Hazel. So now with the roadmap done and the features roughed out, it's time for the final step. In step 3, we get to have fun. We get to draw in the final details of Witch Hazel. We don't have to guess where to put anything because we've already done all the hard work to figure that out. In this step, it's okay to draw darker, but don't press too hard or mindlessly retrace over the lines you've already drawn. Always draw with an eye on tweaking and improving until the very end. So let's draw in the details for Witch Hazel. Alrighty, there she is, Looney Tunes Witch Hazel. So how do you think you did? Understand, if you've never drawn Witch Hazel before, you cannot expect to have drawn her perfectly. You notice I don't spend time coloring her during this video because I want my lesson to focus solely on the drawing process. Now you have the secret formula, the process for drawing Witch Hazel. And with that, you can draw her again and again, and by all means color her when you're done. I promise each time you draw her, it'll be a little better and a little easier. I also promise the more you work with me, the better you're going to get at all of your cartoon characters. For those of you who want to go a little deeper, click on the link below for my free 4-part drawing series, where I spend more time explaining the details and the thinking behind each step in what I call the level up cartooning process. So I'd love to see your drawing of Witch Hazel. If you can, take a picture and post it on either Facebook or Instagram, and don't forget to include the hashtag #LevelUpCartooning. I hope you had as much fun as I did with this one. Remember to subscribe, and thanks for joining me. Until next time, keep drawing, my friends.